Hello guys, today this video is going to be about lines and stuff.
In corners, lines in corners. So racing lines, so this red line, and a lot of corners have them. Not all corners have them. Some corners have more than one. This line basically gives you a plus 20 miles an hour bonus when you use it. So if I'm here and I'm following this line into the corner, then we pretend that that space is a 60 space, not the 40 space that it looks like. So if I went here at 60 and followed the line, that would be free. Now here's another situation. You'll see that this line starts and then it ends, and a new line starts. So I can use both those lines. I could be here and go 60. I use this line. I go 1, 2, 3. I used both lines. Even though I went over 40 spaces, because I was using the lines, I don't have to pay anything. I could, in this case, also only use one of the lines. I could start here and go 1, 2, 3, and use the 60 to finish up. Again, didn't cost me anything if I used this line. One thing that can happen with lines is if you can't follow the line the whole way through, then you end up losing the line and you lose the benefit of it. So if I'm here and I start my turn and this red car has already moved and he's ended his turn there and I'm going 80 miles an hour, my plan was to use the lines. My plan was to go 1, 2, 3, there, but he's there, so I can't be there, so I gotta do something else. I could break the line. This second line, if I leave it before it ends, then I have to go back here and say, okay, I had paid only one wear because I was going 80 miles an hour and the arrow gave me a bonus, so we pretended that was a 20 space. So that's good, except now I don't have the line, so I'd have to pay another wear. I have other choices I could make. I could decide to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't use this line. I just used those 60s. So now that's still just one wear. One for here on the line and one through the 60s. So I'd have some choices. And then maybe I could pick up the line for the other corner. Which brings up another good point, which is that lines can cross. And you see this periodically, or sometimes you'll just see other situations where the end of one line makes it so you can't get the beginning of the next line. Kind of like this. Sometimes it's arranged differently. You just have to make choices there. That's what happens. And that is how lines work. One quick thing before we sign off. There are a couple tracks that have green racing lines, and they're exactly the same as these red ones, except they're plus 40, so they're like super lines, but you don't see them very often.
They're like super speed fast.
They're super speed lines.
They're
Next
super
video,
speed lines in Sonic.
we're going to talk real quick about accelerating in corners.